equality and inclusion lie at the heart of Pride. And while everyone is invited to the party, this year some were more welcome than others. While a small number of the Metropolitan Police were on hand to provide security, serving officers were asked not to march in uniform as activists hit out about homophobia in the force, including failings in how it handled the investigation into the serial killer Stephen Port.
There's a lot of institutionalized issues that we have to address. And, you know, organizations like Metropolitan Police really can go out and do their community engagement.
After a 2-year hiatus because of the pandemic, you can tell from these crowds just how excited people are for the return of Pride. And while it is a celebration of the milestones that have been achieved in the last 50 years, it's also a reminder that it isn't all rainbow flags and glitter.
Amongst the thousands of supporters, a reminder that religious bigotry still exists. But the Prime Minister giving the march his approval, writing how it gives him the greatest pride to lead a country where you can love whomever you choose to love.
He is proposing a ban on conversion therapy that will not protect trans people. He won't reform the Gender Recognition Act. He is still supporting the detention in prison-like conditions of LGBT+ refugees who are fleeing persecution abroad. Until he makes those changes, those are hollow words.
Asked to lead the parade, veteran campaigners who marched these streets 50 years ago.
400 or 500 people with just as many police looking very po-faced on either side, very disgruntled that they were having to march with these people who were deviants.
In my own choir, the guy who was organising our Pride March was attacked by homophobes last night and ended up in hospital with his boyfriend. That shows, if anything shows at all, that what we're doing today is absolutely relevant.
A snapshot of a movement and a conversation that has completely evolved over the last 50 years, but casting a shadow over this explosion of colour that in 2022 the LGBT+ community is still facing discrimination.